typically do. So Friday is just another day. But we're here live with CJN Friends, www.discord.gg/CJN Friends. Come in, hang out, come be a friend. We're doing contests weekly. This week we have the Meme 101 contest. That one is almost over. I'm looking forward to all the cool memes. There's a bunch of information on it in the events announcements or the events updates channel. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in. I'm looking forward to see all the fun memes and all the insanity that's gonna come with it. Um, but yeah, so we've got the contest. We've got duck raises Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So when you're here with me in Guildhall, I do like to do a little giveaway. The company loves giving away money, loves giving rewards for people who attend and show up and put in effort. So we're gonna keep doing that. And then we have Tuesdays and Thursdays where we're doing Rumble events right now. We've got a couple events that we're planning to host that we will be hopefully getting approved next week. So hopefully those will be approved next week, and I will be able to announce those, and we will be able to schedule them, and they will be in the events list up there at the top of the channels list, along with the guild halls. So we're going to be doing guild halls Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. We're going to be doing hopefully a game night on Tuesdays every other week, and then we're going to be doing To the Moon on Thursdays every other week. To the Moon is going to be a meme NFT related event where it's all like fundamentals, sentimentals, and like meme culture vibes, NFTs and tokens that are coming out or that are prominent in the market that have a lot of hype and a lot of potential. But remember, disclaimer, DYOR, don't get wrecked. Do your own research. Only invest as much as you can afford to lose. I try not to sound tired, Ferocity. I know. But yeah, so I, I'm looking forward to all these events. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. There's going to be giveaways for each of them. They may vary. It may be a lot more. It may be a lot less. But um, can't wait to start work. You still work on the weekends. Yay. That sounds about right, Ezia. Creon, I feel you. Working on the weekends sucks. You should have make sure that you set time off, even if it's not on the weekends. What's up, Graveyard? How's it going, brother? But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a lot more coming up soon. Right now, the only thing that we have approved and scheduled is every other Monday. Maddox Makes comes in, and he's the master of the craft, creator creativity. He likes to inspire and plant the seeds of creativity within all of our friends here. So he comes in and he helps teach us for an hour how to use different tools, giving us different insights into his creative mind and how he practices his craft, and that helps us reflect on how we can do better with our own. So like I said, Guildhall, everything is related. Everything is related, like to some form of learning, growth, content creation, creativity, graphics, design, live streaming, like we're doing right here, you know. And he actually has a little more experience with me with it than I do when it comes to live streaming, like lighting, positioning of the camera, layouts, thumbnails, and all these fun things. So yeah, Graveyard has no sleep. Graveyard has no time to sip juice. Graveyard has to answer to certain DMs in the background consistently. He knows who I'm talking about. Bro, no. Graveyard, you know who I'm talking about? Should I say it? Don't. Oh, I gotta have some fun picking on you, bro. But yeah. Oh, I'm quick with that, bro. I saw it. I had to get rid of it. You know that. Come on now. But yeah, man, we're having some fun here. But yeah, so thank you everybody for joining in. Thank you everybody for hopping in. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have anything that you want to discuss or anything that you want to learn about specifically today, feel free to toss the questions in the chat. I'm focused primarily on the Discord chat. I know you guys are attending from X, Twitch, whatever other platform you're on. If you want to ask questions, like, I'm going to try to acknowledge the streams as much as possible, but my focus is on the friends that are here. Um, it means social media managers, Ferocity. And that's kind of what you guys are aiming to get towards. Even if you don't make money on participating here, um, like as a general content creator, you can make money as a social media manager. So long as you can keep a good form, keep a good structure, make really witty and like engaging posts and create really cool memes, this gives you an opportunity to step into that world. That's what not Creon, but Graveyard does basically all day, every day, right, or Graveyard? Like, it's pretty much just being creative all day, making sure that you can get a message across with the amount of characters that they want you to get in there. Yeah. Exactly. Creativity is the key. And that's tough because everybody has a different perception on what they like and what they don't like, right? Graveyard. And that's the thing. You have to cater your content towards, yeah, Graveyard. Graveyard. Um but 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 it's essentially about being able to craft and cater the content towards not just the audience, but towards the person that you're creating the content for. So, like, let's say you're doing a piece for Pudgy Penguins or something, and you can't go like cringy OTG messaging, right? Like, you can't go and talk about like guzzling and stuff like that. Yeah, but you also can't like just make it you have to craft the image towards one the friggin' subject matter. The tone has to be really on point, like, yeah. And it takes some time. It's effort. Not everybody's as quick with it, not everybody's slow with it. Some people can craft out a post in 10 minutes, like, and have a really decent post. Other people are a little bit different with their time frame. They like to like meticulously go through it. They like to brainstorm. They like to come up with ideas. They like to come up with like a maybe a subject matter, a flow, a progressive messaging over time. There's so many options for you to do when it comes to creating engaging and fun content. There's so many options for you when it comes to the style of content that you produce. You can tell a story over time, over post by post every day. If you missed the last post, check it out to get the full gist of the story. The story continues here as Taurus Rush crafts the creative minds of our next generation of Nigerian creators here at CGN Friends. Like, there's so many different things that you can do to tell a story over time, immediately, over threads, single posts, long form content, article creations, research articles. Like, there are so many different types of ways to create. And you just have to really find what your niche is. You have to find what you want to do and what you want to create. And that's something that I want you guys to do. Like, really just take some time, right? Take some time and go over the different types of content creation that are out there. See which really vibe with you. If you like researching stuff, if you like creating like technical documents or like reading really nerdy shit, like just point blank really nerdy shit and creating really nerdy shit, then do really nerdy shit. Right, Dev? Like, you're a developer, right, bro? Like, and you want to be a content creator too. You want to be a live streamer. Become like Primeagen. Become like Pirate Software. Become these guys that create content for other people to absorb and become inspired by and to learn with you as you're learning different things. If you're learning a language, learn the language live. Right? It doesn't hurt. What's the worst that happens? You look like a dumbass for a minute because you couldn't figure something out. But then when you get it, you get it. And everybody's along with you for the journey. And that's kind of the thing. Like, this is one thing that I got from the content creation upskill that I went to yesterday, right? And there was one sentence that she said that really stuck with me. Live streaming isn't a growth tool. It's a relationship development tool, right? I took a whole notepad here of everything that we went through with Ashley yesterday, right? And it's like just amazing shit that she produces, you know? And everybody at Wolves, just amazing people when it comes to like their minds and how they think and how they process stuff. And like, yeah. So, like that was the big thing for me though. Live streaming isn't a growth tool, it's a relationship development tool. Me being here with you is me developing a relationship with you. Me being here live with you is developing a relationship tool with you. It's not necessarily a growth metric. It might be it's an amazing engagement opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity for me and you to talk and engage together, but it's not a growth tool. YouTube is a growth tool. Live recordings, things that funnel you into the Discord, things that help pull you into my X account. These are ways to grow. But this is us vibing. This is us connecting, right? Oh, please, Graveyard. Doxing isn't that bad. My name's Francis. What's up, everybody? But call me Taurus. Like, yeah. I've given out my phone number online. I know it's dumb, but I've given out my phone number online. Doesn't matter. Like, your information's floating around the internet somewhere anyway. My name's Francis. My family calls me Frank or Frankie usually because when I was growing up, you know, everybody's like, Francis is a girl's name, you know? So I was called Frank or Frankie growing up. And then, like, as I got older, you know, you get over that whole Francis, it's a girl's name thing. And I started using Francis. And probably about 10, 15 years ago, like, I started focusing primarily online, right? And a lot of my, like, me being called things, yeah, no, but yeah, Francis is a really popular Pope name. all the Roman numerals that go behind Pope Francis, there's a lot of Francises out there that were popes. I'm definitely not that pious. but I've actually taken on the name Taurus more. Like, everybody calls me Taurus. Graveyard, when we're in live calls, my bosses call me Taurus. My my ex calls me Taurus. I have friends that call me Taurus. Like, literally, like, they call me on the phone. They're like, "Yo, Taurus, what's up?" And I'm Taurus so much that people just call me that. I've for the past 2 years, I've answered more to Taurus than I have to my real name. So, like, get used to being the persona that you are online, the name that you were called online. That's who you become. I actually gave I gave myself the name Taurus. It was for a story that I was writing. Geez, like 20 years ago, and I took on the name, and I've just kept it ever since. I may actually make an anime around that story at some point. Now I've got the AI tools to create like a manga. Like, I'm excited about that. But maybe at some point I'll do something along those lines. But yeah, it's all about, for one, me keeping Taurus Resh as my name is more for like branding than anything. Honestly, I'm considering just changing my real name to Taurus at this point because it's me. I am Taurus. Taurus is I. You know, like, yeah. But let me turn my do not disturb on real quick because gone. All right. But yeah, man. So we're gonna talk a little about growth, right? I started off in crypto Twitter, and like I kind of I kind of just stumbled through it. I was just watching stuff. I was just following people. Even right now, my account is not super like balanced. I have 2,400 people I'm following. I have 1,800 followers. I'm not the biggest name out there. I'm not the biggest platform, but I getting to the 1,000+ mark is probably your biggest challenge, right? Like getting to the first 500 people is rough. Getting past that and then to the 1,000+ mark is hard. But then you can progress really well. So long as you keep consistently putting out content, and I'm not saying post every 5 minutes, because if you're one of those people that posts every 5 minutes, you're gonna get obnoxious. Okay, you don't want to be that person. I see accounts that post every 3 hours for like major platforms, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you do that? Why would you spam so much that people ignore your posts or turn notifications off for you because they're tired of that notification at the top popping up consistently because you posted or you replied or you did something, right? Like, you want to reserve your platforms for specific things. You don't want to post more than maybe 12 or 8 hours a day, right? Like every 8 to 12, I'd say. By no means should you go by my word religiously. I'm not a master of the craft. I'm okay at it. I'm good at it, I'd say. But I'm not a master of the craft. Nobody knows 100% how the algorithm works exactly. A lot of it is guesswork. A lot of it is estimation. A lot of it is seeing results, right? So what the people do is they'll make a post. They'll go to X Premium, they'll go to analytics, and they'll look at the content, and they'll look at the posts, and how it did, and what the likes were, and what the impressions were, and all that other shit, and they estimate, right? Like, this post did well at this time, this day, because I did this or didn't include that, or I made another post exactly the same as this one. And it has the same messaging, only I removed hashtags, or I added hashtags, or I added ats, or I removed ats, or I put the ats in the image rather than in the post itself. And these are all things that you can do, right? These are all things that you can do to improve that. But anyway, I digress. So you have your profile, right? Banners, we went over banners, right? You guys should have a custom banner for yourself. I'm changing my banner. So I put under construction, I put my logo, right? Because I'm keeping this logo. I like this logo. I think it looks really good. I've always been connected to the shield, right? Because like I'm more of a protector and like a somebody who looks over other people, right? Like I've always been that kind of person in my life. Like is always like the friend group. I'm the guy that makes sure that they're taken care of. That if they're having issues, they can come to me. Stuff like that. Like it's weird. I was always like the guardian of the group, and so I always connected. Yes, exactly. And I'm the person that they trust with things. I'm the person that they just come to and share. And like even now, I have friends that and people that just meet me and share stuff with me, and it's so weird sometimes, but it's okay because I'm that type of person and I'm used to it. So like the shield is something that I've always been connected to as a symbol. I had this one crafted up. I really liked it. I changed it up a little bit with like the shadowing and the lighting and the gold and the black and everything, and I decided on this finally. So. Dev. But so I ended up deciding on this. I'm keeping that. I didn't really like the way that everything else was laid out. So I'm gonna keep the playing games chasing change because that's my ultimate goal, right? I'm and mind you, I'm talking about this so that you guys can relate to your own platform, to your own page. Not to just explain it for the sake of explaining my page and my content. I'm telling you guys about this so that you can relate it to your content, to your page, and really put this thought and effort into doing it for your stuff, okay? I'm not just doing this for the sake of doing it. Everything I do is a learning moment, is a lesson, all right? For the most part. Sometimes I'm just an ass and I'm just goofing off and playing around, But this is me. Like when I'm in teacher mode, Professor Thomas mode. I'm trying to impart the wisdom of experience on to you. Like, but yeah. So playing games, chasing change. I've got a nice catchy slogan. I thought, what is my purpose here? What am I doing in the industry, right? And my focus is 100% on games, right? Now, anything for money? No. Bro, do you know how many opportunities I've missed because I won't just chill? Come on. Um, I'm out here. I speak my mind, right? My opinions are my own. They do not reflect the company that I am working for, any of the leadership within that company, or any of the affiliates of that company, right? My opinions are my own. And I have my share of opinions that may be wild compared to some other people's opinions or something like that. But that's a disclaimer I give on Spaces. That's a disclaimer that I give anywhere for Dev. And like anywhere I go when I talk. Because for one, I don't want to come off a certain way and have that reflect back on the company in a certain way because they think, oh, well, the company thinks that way. No, the company may think very radically different from me. Yes, there's a duck race today, James. I'm not going to speak on behalf of the company. They have a PR team, they have a media team for that. I speak on behalf of myself and how I feel about things and what I think about things. I'm a very harsh judge of games. Um, I judge games very harshly, and I don't. Hey, Virion. Um, I judge games on my own scale for my own purposes. I can enjoy a game that I don't particularly like or think is very innovative for the merits that it has on mechanics and gameplay and stuff like that, right? No, money is a tool for me to enjoy my life better. Money doesn't make me happy. Money doesn't make anybody happy. Having money doesn't make you happy. Having money enables you to enjoy the aspects of life that you enjoy better or more efficiently. It's, yeah, money enables happiness. Creon, no. Money enables happiness. Money doesn't provide happiness. And like people enable you to be happier too. But people don't provide happiness. They just enhance it or affect the way that you experience it. You ultimately decide if you're going to be happy. You decide what makes you happy and like, cause some people like being charitable and that makes them happy. So like you can or some people like saving money and not being very givey and that makes them happy. Um Teaching you guys makes me happy. Ferocity, helping you guys learn and seeing you guys grow and progress, that makes me happy. Um Being able to not have to worry about looking at my bank account when I go to the store to buy something, that makes me happy because it's a lack of stress, right? Yeah, no, it's one that I said a while ago, Epsilon, and it's one that I stick to now because it's really good. Well, if you don't have money, Dev, it's not that lacking money makes you sad. It's that lacking maybe the ability to have a nice meal makes you happy. The ability to provide for your bills and the lack of that may make you unhappy. You know what I'm saying? So like realistically, again, it boils down to money enabling happiness or not. So like if you're not worried about a meal and you don't have money, you don't have to worry about being happy or not because of money. But at the same time, if you don't have food in your house at the moment and you don't have money, then of course you're going to be unhappy because you can't go and acquire the things that will make you happy. Um, Money is not everything, James. It certainly is not. I spent a very long time just chasing money in my life, and I've kind of moved away from that. If I wanted to just chase money, I would still be truck driving. I would still be killing myself on the road consistently. Um, and it's miserable to consistently chase money. The richest people in the world don't chase money. They don't chase money, right? They use money as a tool to fuel the things that they want to do or achieve in their lives. But they don't even think about money as money like you and me. Okay? So it don't like yeah, and mind you, we're getting all over the place, damn it. We are all over the place. I've got people watching. Yeah, but he wouldn't even think about that, Graveyard. Like, why would he even think about that? That's exactly it, Ferocity. But what do you have after the money, Sheila? After you're done chasing all the money you need, what happens after that? They're not chasing money at that point, Graveyard. They've gotten the bug. They've gotten the entrepreneurial bug, bro. That's what it is. The joy and the experience of creating something new, watching it flourish and thrive is addictive. Like I started creating a company a long time ago, right? And I when I was doing it, oh my god. And we're back in the process again. I'm co-founding with a friend of mine. We're back in the process of building again, right? The process of building, the process, look, I'll take it even a step forward. Aside from building a company, the process of building Guildhall with all of you, the thrill that I've had, the dopamine hit that I've had watching all of you create content and toss shit out there and submit your posts. Are you kidding me? The dopamine hit that I've had from that, the adrenaline, like oh my god, guys, like you guys don't get it. Like, I some of you might, but it's like Dev. When you get to that point where you hit compile or run and that program comes to life and it starts to calculate stuff and take inputs and produce outputs, like how does that feel when you get to your first, like, oh my god, exactly, right? Like you start to or for those sports junkies out there, when you get to the point, right? When you get to the point where you're starting to break records that you've set, or you're starting to come up on world records, or you're starting to compete on a national level, and you're winning races, that rush, like that progress, that growth, that experience as you're going and as you're pushing through everything. There's so much packed behind the idea of progress and growth and how it affects us. There's so much packed behind the idea of, like, it's crazy, Dev. But like this is on the lesser scale, like on our scale, on our individual scale. That's what these millionaires chase when they're building and creating new projects, and they're growing new companies, and they're coming up with new crazy ideas and inventing shit. This is what they're chasing. They're chasing that feeling, but on like a multi-million-dollar level, right? On 10 teams helping build growth and design and architecture and development, like everything coming all together at once on a mass scale. It's orchestrating. It's like conducting an orchestra for them. They love it. And yeah, the money, I'm sure, doesn't hurt. Like, I'm sure that doesn't hurt at all. But like, they it's just the experience, dude. And that rush of it working out and coming together and being successful. I don't think that any of them, like, I mean, you're always gonna have people that are just after it for the money. You're not always gonna have people that are just there for progress or whatever the case is. But I think that majority of the people out there that have hit that point where they've been able to create generational wealth have this itch to chase that growth, that progress, that creating something new and seeing it be successful. I mean, and if you don't have that, If you haven't experienced that even on the smaller level and can't scale that, then usually you just work. And there's nothing wrong with that because we need people who are inspired and creative and want to grow and create something new and build up a company. But we also need the people to work at those companies too. So there's nothing wrong with not being somebody who has that passion or drive for creating or entrepreneurism. Like it's fine to just want to work and live and enjoy your life in other ways. Because if we had people that were just crazed creators, inventors, and builders, we would never have consumers because everybody would be in their basement tooling away at something. So there's nothing wrong with being somebody who just like lives and works and enjoys life in a different way. We have to remember, not everybody's geared for building a business. Not everybody's like a super creative and inventive person. Not everybody's geared for athletics and going to run 100 meter in record time. But everybody has the things that they are passionate about. Pursue those passions. And if there's something that you can use to make money from it or even create a job or craft your life around it, then do that if you choose to. Like for not for everybody. Buying a house. Sometimes buying a house isn't for everybody. Who wants to do the maintenance? Who wants to do the landscaping? Who wants to do the work? Some people would rather just live in an apartment and have a gym 24/7 available to them and a swimming pool and garbage service and everything else that comes with an apartment and maintenance and everything. So like it's not always about right and wrong. It's about preference too. So like just remember that, guys. Not everything is something that you should just listen to somebody preaching about. You guys don't have to create content. You guys don't have to create posts or try to stream or try to hop on YouTube and create videos and stuff like that. You guys don't have to. But if it's a passion for you, I want to help you. That's where I'm at. That's where you guys should be at and evaluate it. Like, what do you want to do in the industry? I want to play video games. I want to experience new games. I want to help guide their development. I want to potentially earn money while playing these games because they're Web3 and they have unique integrations of blockchain, tokens, NFTs, whatever. But I also want to chase change in the industry and see development and innovation. I want to see these games incorporating Web3 in better and more efficient ways, or more innovative and creative ways, right? So that's why I use playing games as chasing change. Not just because I'm chasing a financial gain in the industry, but because I'm chasing industry innovation and change. And that's why I put that. So it kind of, and that's something else that you can do. Find your slogan, find your purpose, and tell people what your purpose is. I was able to do that in one line. You guys may not be so lucky, so you may need a pinned post. Okay, do that. All right. What's up, Pager? But yeah, two things super important: your profile banner, profile picture. Profile picture, not as much maybe, but don't change it up a ton. You don't want to be this person that changes their profile pic every other day. Because nobody will ever notice you. Nobody will ever remember that you're this person based on this profile pic because you never have the same profile pic. So they can't. I can look through the audience right here and I know who Salty is because I've seen that little like cup there before. I see Crypto Ball because he's got that weird thing in his picture. I've seen Sheila. Sheila's got the face. Virion's got her little profile pic. Jay's got his cross. You know, like Pager has his background there, so I can see Pager there. Stop War, Leotan. Graveyard with his image. Easier with her profile pic. Creon with his. I can tell who all of you guys are just by looking and seeing the profile pic, right? What's up, Velocity? Velocity's profile pic, the NFT pic or thing, whatever it is, the anime NFT pic that he always has, right? I haven't used an animated profile picture, I don't think ever, for the life of my ex. Does that mean it's right or wrong? No. But I've been consistent. And the fact that I use an image of me means that I can change that image of me and it is still semi noticeable, right? Like my image here and this image here aren't very far off, right? So it's easy enough for you to relate to those two images, right? Now, you might not be able to remember it's me because you've never seen this image before, but it's easy enough to relate this image as my new profile pic and from that point on, right? Now, if I change it every week, even if it's pictures of me, people are still going to have problems recognizing me. So that's something that you want to make sure that you are these guys are friggin' posting up a storm. So this is something that you guys want to make sure that you're doing. You're not changing this picture a ton, okay? Don't change this picture a ton. Why did that happen? Okay, my X Live is still up. Good. But change it periodically if you want. Just, make an announcement. Toss up a post and be like, hey, new profile picture, guys. Check it out. What do you think? Like, comment, retweet. Tell me what you think about it. Engagement. You've got announcing to people that you've changed your profile pic, so now people know. People recognize that you're changing your profile pic, so they know that you're gonna lose your blue check mark for a little bit. There's a whole bunch of benefits to being like, hey, guess what? Check this new profile pic out. What do you guys think? But at the same time, it helps announce to them to start relating this pic to who I am now again. When you see this, you know who it is. We're talking about building up the platform and kind of creating your account, crafting your account. Why won't yours be roasted, Velocity? I gotta check your thread. What thread? Did you create a new thread, Shua? Usually an hour, usually about 2 hours, Graveyard, honestly. We usually do this for about 2 hours. We'll do duck races like halfway in between. And then we'll just continue it for, I mean, we've gone for 3 hours about. Yeah, Graveyard, sounds good. Just DM me, bro. You know how it goes. But yeah. So profile pic, banner. We've got 15 minutes, maybe. I'll do that. I'll do that. I just want to get through this real quick. Then you've got your profile here. This is very similar to the short post, right? You've got a very limited amount of space, right, to work with when it comes to getting your point across. You want to be able to tell them what you're doing, where you're at, right? Short form, you don't have to explain everything, right? Because when you go to view more, you can get an about section. And I don't know if this is only with Premium Plus or Premium or whatever. I have Premium, so this works. But yeah, you have your work history. I've got to update that. I don't update this shit all that often. But yeah. So, important being able to say what you're doing, what you do in the industry, where you're at, and what roles you play. That helps. Like you could say, guild intern at CJN Friends. Like, you're an intern, you're part of the guild. They don't know what the fuck that is, but guess what? You are an intern at CJN Friends, right? Like, you are the aspiring content creator. You can put anything in there and contribute to it. You kind of want to make sure that you're not like, make it sound interesting, make it sound fun, make it sound like catch somebody's attention, because when you catch their attention, it draws them into following you, and that's important. I just lost a follower. But that leads up to like the follower count, right? Now, I'm in community and I'm in Pennsylvania. I have my link tree. Link trees are super important. We went through that the other day. Mine is basic bitch, right? Because, oh, okay. Mine is basic bitch, right? Like, because I don't pay for this, but I have all of my platforms here. I've got email, so that you could do email, send me an email, we can get in contact. I have my YouTube, I have my TikTok, I have my Discord, right? I think that brought me to the ETH Lizards Discord, though. I might have to change that. I mean, I promote for them. I work with them, you know, but, like, yeah. Rumblebot is the enemy. poor Velocity. What's up, Emmy? So yeah, make sure that you're setting up a link tree. You don't want to have to limit yourself, right? You don't want to have to limit yourself to one location for people to find you at, unless it's your main platform. If you're only streaming on Twitch, if you're only streaming on X, if you're only focused on YouTube, but realistically, most of the time you're going to stream to multiple locations. You're going to try to reach as wide of an audience as you can, right? So having a link tree helps with that. And then if you ever build out a website, you can put a website in here. If you ever build out a Discord, you can change the Discord. You can update things easily in one location without having to do it on multiple platforms. And then when you do make that update, all of your platforms get updated at the same time. It saves you money. Well, it doesn't save you money. It saves you time, which does save you money. And it saves you effort, which is great. Do that. Set up things that make life easier for you, okay? Because otherwise, you're going to be chasing shit around all day, and it's frustrating and tiring. I will check that out in a minute, Sheila. But yeah, so followers, for one, you're gonna want to go follow. You're gonna want to follow people. You're gonna want to go follow big names, okay? And you're gonna want to reply, right? You're gonna want to find people that are interesting, that are doing the same things in the industry that you're doing, right? Like Cyber Devils. Cyber Devils, a leading GG Hunt IO. He's a creator for Abstract Chain, Animoca, Gaming on Solana, Ronin, Soulbound. So like he's everywhere that I am, pretty much, right? He has a lot of the same audiences that I have, so it'll be helpful to follow him, and hopefully he follows me back, which he did, thankfully. But you wanna look for people like there's, let's see, Alienware, right? When you follow somebody, it gives you a list of suggested follows, right? So like, let's say you go and you follow what's one of the big names in the space, Sam Stefanina, right? So like, let's say you go and you unfollow, right? I'm gonna unfollow Sam real quick, and you follow, right? It's gonna give you a list. For some reason, it didn't for me this time. Maybe because I already had him followed or something. But let's say Wolves Den, GDC. I already have them followed. I have a lot of people followed. Fuck. Spludge Wars. Do I? Nope. I have them followed. Shit. Agent YP. Nope. I have them followed. Damn it. Karasu, I haven't followed. Warp, Grow. Who don't I have followed? Damn it. O'Shea? Do I have O'Shea? I have O'Shea followed. Fuck. Project O. Nope, I have them followed. Coliseum? I have them followed. Why? The hell? I need somebody to follow. That's a big name, damn it, that I don't already follow. I'm having trouble with this. Renaka, BitDigest.io. Maybe this one? Nope. Ah! No. Hyped? No! Damn it. Gamified? No. Yep. All right, I give up. All right. So, but you get what I'm saying. So, yeah. Yeah, I know, Shua. Like, you're so legendary. I just completely missed you with how big you are. Like I thought I was looking at no. I gotta fuck with you, bro. Come on now. Um, but yeah. So you're gonna go like go try it out. Go click on somebody that's a big follower. Go click on somebody that's a big account. Like I'm talking like 1 mil accounts, right? So like go on ChatGPT. Go do something like this, right? Go on ChatGPT. What are the biggest X accounts for crypto gaming, right? This is my niche, right? So we're going by my niche. You do it about your niche, right? If you're focused on platforms, if you're focused on friggin' cryptocurrencies and NFTs and stuff like that, go follow the people for that purpose, right? Coin launch. What's coin launch? Okay, let's see. Coin launch. Coin launch. 47 followers. What the hell is this guy? Okay, Voorhees. I've seen him before. Am I following him? No, I'm not. All right, so 763K, right? Follow. Now, it's going to give me a bunch of suggestions on who I can follow, right? So, Tony Vanes, right? Eric and Vlad Zemfir, right? Now, these aren't necessarily crypto gaming ones, which kind of sucks, but they're in the crypto spirit, which okay, I can give them that, right? So now you come here, right? Don't just click follow from there. Come to their page and click follow, and then you'll get some more suggestions. Typically, for some reason, it's not giving me suggestions, but that's a pain in the ass. So, typically, there's another way that you can do it though, and let me see. There's Explore. Here we go. Web3 gaming. People. Myria, the Web3 gaming platform. 228K. Not a bad follow, right? French content creator. Could be a good follow. Avni Web3. Like I look for like the big names, right? Because like I'm not talking about, and like I'm not saying that 14K isn't a lot, right? I'm not saying that it isn't worth it to follow these 14K or 6K or 1K accounts even, right? I follow a lot of sub 1K accounts because usually they're founders. A lot of founders don't amplify their own personal profiles, right? They miss out on that opportunity a lot because they're so focused on the growth of their platform for their project or their business or their game or whatever. You should never lose focus on that as a content creator unless you're running something yourself, building something yourself. I wouldn't lose focus on that. Okay, I would keep pushing your shit consistently. Okay, no matter who you work for, what social media management do you do, or anything like that, always make sure that you are pushing your brand in some way, shape, or form when and where you can. Don't do it on the friggin' account for this person to that person, but make sure that you're still building your brand on the side no matter what. Don't ever give up on your brand to do work for somebody who's paying you a paycheck that may not last, right? I can get fired next week. You know what I'm saying? They could cut back funding and I can get fired. You know, like, but I'm always going to consistently have my account and my brand and my platform. I'm always going to be Tara Suresh. All right. I'm always going to have my YouTube. I'm always going to have my Twitch. I'm always going to have my Kick, my Rumble, whatever content media platform I'm on. I'm always going to have it. But the moment I stop doing something on it, right, is the moment I start to lose, right? Ferocity. Oh my god. You guys need to focus on doing the things in your life that you need to do. Okay? It's not just about here. As much as I love having you guys here, as much as I appreciate you being here every day, um, make sure you're performing the tasks in real life that you need to perform. Okay? I really appreciate you, Ferocity, and I'm glad that you love coming here and joining us. But if your mom whoops your ass, don't blame me. Okay? Oh, Creon, we did not need to know that. Um, but yeah, so, but yeah, so what I want you guys to start doing is I want you guys to set goals, right? Guys, give me your numbers. What numbers is your X account at? Or what numbers are your YouTube accounts at? What numbers are your Twitch accounts at? What are you guys trying to grow? What numbers are you guys? Okay. Yeah, you wish, Shua. Um I wish, bro. If I had that many people on my follow list, I'd be monetized. I'd be making some money off my shit on X. Let's go. Um, but Velocity, all right, 126, right? And you're looking to produce content consistently, right? You're trying to become a content creator, or you're creating content actively, right? So, what content do you want to produce? Velocity, Virion, feel free to share. What content do you guys want to make? What content are you putting out to your audience? What content do you want to be known for? Image development, like what? Like graphics design and stuff like that, Velocity? Okay. So then that's what you need to start doing, Virion. Start posting, right? Once a day. Don't do it 10 times a day. Don't do it 20 times a day. Do it once a day. Okay? Post a short or a thread about graphics or something you're doing with graphics or creating graphics or something along those lines. Velocity. Just once a day, once in 24 hours, right? And Virion, you don't have to do short fiction, like full short fiction novel stories. Do a short fiction thread. Create a thread, right, about a short story with like an interesting topic or like the synopsis of a storyline that you want to create or something like that. Now, not only are you creating content on X, you're creating the ideas for stories that you can then write later. Do you guys want the give me a like, give me a share, give me a retweet if you guys like this content, and at 1,000 likes I will write a short story about it. So then you can create an article post, right, with the short story with that storyline. right? So now you've gotten content that you're producing in the short form, in thread form, and whatever, right? You're building user interest, and if people like it enough, then you can go and you can create the article on it. And now you've got long form content for people to digest as well. Usually you need premium, Ferocity. Premium allows you to exceed the character limitation. Yep. But fucking Kriya. I am not rich. I am doing okay. I am floating. I am not sinking. I am not drowning. I am floating. I'm nowhere near rich, bro. I maybe mentally rich, but I have my deficits there as well. So yeah, we floated in bills. Yeah. So what I want you guys to do. 352. Dev knows what content he wants to write, right? Dev, you know what content you want to write. You're a developer. You're learning development. You're building shit. Write content on that. It's the perfect outlet for you. You can get thoughts on the things that you're developing, product ideas, project ideas. You have a whole world of an audience to access. Okay? So you have an easy one. Maybe not an easy one. Because you have to make it relatable for people who aren't super technical. So you have to undev dev stuff and explain it to people, right? So that's the hard part of your content. Because if you only gear it towards developers and techie, nerdy text and context, then you're not going to be able to keep an audience of people who aren't devs. So that's where you're going to have a struggle. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to start practicing how to explain highly technical concepts in the simplest forms possible. That's your training. That's your work. That's your effort. Because you have to explain Eli 5 everything for people while still being able to connect with a developer community too. Right? Yeah, Van's been doing amazing. I love Van. Van is great. But yeah. And of course, you can always release the content that is very dev focused, but focus on whatever content fits you better. If you're gonna focus on Vincent Van Ho is Van Ho vibes. She's a content creator in the space. She does a lot of like live stream gaming and stuff. We've gamed together a few times. She's great. She's awesome. She's like, she's almost like me as a female version in the space. She's the vibe. She's got like the laugh and the goofballness and everything. She's awesome. Yeah, she is a she. Yes. But do what? Oh, cool. So, yeah, she's awesome. She's amazing. I love her so much. But I don't get it. I haven't gotten the chance to hang out with her in a while because I've been super busy. So, focus on that, right? Focus on your content and your niche and everything like that as you're going. Figure out what you're going to be posting and how you're going to be posting it. Most of my stuff pertains either to gaming or to my community, right? Or a community that I'm part of, or events that I'm a part of, or things that I'm focused on specifically, right? I don't do random shit posts. I don't do like tier lists and stuff like that. Like I focus specifically on I focus specifically on my content, right? And that's something like it's hard, man, because once you have your niche, like my niche was gaming specifically, and now my niche has gone into like community management and content creation and shit like that. So everything you see about me, I simp for all my friends too. But you have to focus on the specific content that you want to focus on, build an audience around that, and then if you're going to expand your content or change your content, you're going to lose people. That's just how it goes. Ooh, Daddy Abe, yeah, Daddy Abe. Yep, I saw it. That's actually pretty cool, Maddox. Um, that's what I had just meant. That's what I was talking about before when I was like, oh, um, what does it mean to simp? We're not gonna get into simping. Oh, you're outside doing yard work? Oh my god. We're not rating people. Um You guys are crazy. You guys are great. I love you. Let's do this. So I want you guys, right, in your content post, in your forum post, right? I want you guys to um put something like this: follower count, goal for the month of May, right? Set yourself a goal, something realistic. All right? Time I have to dedicate to my platform. Platform, right? To focus on. So, let's see, what else? So we want follower count, goal for the month, this goal for this month. We want the time I have to dedicate to my platform, the platform that you're using, right? Type of content, posting frequency, right? How do I get followers, right? Francesco is busy being a dev. He came in here and he was doing the community management role for a long time, but I think that his focus was mostly development, right? And now he's out there focusing on development specifically. The use of followers is reach, Ferocity. Followers, as you gain followers, and you know what? It's no secret, right? Like, this is something that people don't really get, but like, oh yeah, you guys can all follow each other. I followed most of you, I think. What's up, Shua? I followed most of you, and I'm going to continue following people that submit their posts, and like start to show really good effort. Yes, I followed you as well, Ferocity. Um, I followed you, Dev. I followed a lot of you that have submitted your content submissions to me. But yeah, so make sure that you are following each other. There's a share and follow. Okay. So make sure that you are like, if you guys want to share and follow, you guys can post in there. Like, toss something in there once a day or something like that, and be like, hey guys, I'm looking for some friends. I'm starting to create. Tell people what you're creating content on. That may get them to stop and say, hey, you know what? Let me follow this guy. You know, toss a post in there of something that you've created. You know. Yeah, sure, I can pin this. Actually, I might not be able to pin it here. What I will do is I will pin this in OGs for one. Right? We're gonna pin that message in OGs.
Hey guys.
What's up, Shua? We're gonna pin the message in friends chat, right? Pin. And we're gonna pin the message in questing discussions. Okay, just so you guys have it in case you guys forget where it is or whatever. It's in all those channels. All right. Make sure that you guys post this in your guild showcase post. Okay. Post this in your guild showcase post so that you guys can start to keep track of this, and you can keep track of this month over month, right? Post in your guild showcase forum post. And just so you guys know, you can find your guild showcase forum post, right, by going to the guild showcase forum and using the top bar and typing in your name exactly as I typed it in your post. So if I just typed Virion, just type in Virion and it'll find Virion's post specifically. This way we can try to keep that a little more organized so that I don't have to go through like 5 different submissions from the same person in different places. It helps me keep organized, which helps me get through things faster. I've started getting a system down. So like for instance, this review I got through a little bit faster than the last review, even though I'm getting better content. So even though it's getting harder for me to review these things, I'm also still reviewing them at a better rate, right? So that means that there's been some progress in organization and structure in the system that we have, which means that it's made it more efficient for me. Well, it doesn't stop me from squirreling. Nothing stops me from squirreling, okay? but when what do you mean I never stop? I do stop sometimes. I'm just so used to being up here by myself. Go ahead, Shua.
Okay, now I'm all right. So why I brought this thread here is because what you were saying about like having someone follow you, like someone I don't even I idolize him, yeah, but I don't follow him. But like I have this thing where I don't like. I'm still trying to build my profile, so I don't follow everybody so that I don't get uh when someone wants to give you a gig, they look at your follower count to know the difference between your followers and your following. So, and this thread I wrote, like no one asked me to write it. Yeah, I just is a launch pad on by from someone that I've known for a while, but it's not like we are friends. He's a dev, so I just wrote it about his launch pad, and then like I was just getting so many retweets, like I didn't share it to anybody to say like okay like it or or retweet it, and then some people were just following me, and I checked one of the accounts had over 100 and something thousand followers. I was well. I just want you to check it and still tell me what you like. I'm surprised what's making them retweet this stuff. I just wrote, you understand? So I still want you to review and tell me what could change. How to improve and be better.
That's
That's all.
smart. Just going over it real quick as I go. That's kind of cool. That kind of grabs attention. I like that. Even though it's 2 pieces, like I can vibe with that. That's all right. Um, one piece of content, you tag the people in the piece rather than in the post. Super smart. Um, you don't have to tag people in the post, and that's another thing with using um, images in each post. Right? You can just you can just tag people in the images themselves rather
Reject.
than yeah. So that's super smart. It limits your. I don't think that if you tag people in the image, it deprioritizes your post or gives it directly to those people specifically for their for you page. So that's a good thing, right? Now, one thing I will say, these I don't like. It's like it shows that it's like AI generated. Switch it over to like an emoji arrow or something if you wanted to do that, because there's plenty of good emoji
Uh,
arrows.
I can't see your screen, so hold on. Let me let me refresh because you
The
said
arrow
this. I
the
don't like. I
arrows
don't even know
the
what you're talking
arrows
about.
in the first post. I don't like those. Um,
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, what happened was you posted you used AI or something to generate, or maybe not generate it, but to help format it or whatever, and it gave you an emoji that isn't recognized by X, and that's why it posted looking like that in the arrow. You see what I'm saying?
A quick one. No, I have this arrow. I just like this arrow, this particular arrow. So I have it pinned on my personal WhatsApp chat. So whenever I want to write, I just copy it and duplicate it. If you actually read it, you see that that's
Oh, it's
my right.
I can see that it's you. Yeah,
Uh,
but at the same time, that arrow makes it look AI generated. So even if you like the arrow, people tend to be averse to AI generated content, right? So try to avoid using stuff that looks AI generated. It looks AI generated. That's just like that long dash. The long dash that I disqualify people for using. It doesn't matter that people want to use it. I don't like it, and it looks like it's AI generated, so I disqualify it. You see what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about what you like. It's about the perspective of your audience and the people that you're trying to reach. So that's something to keep in
yep.
mind. Um, having problems with your NFT launch? Are you having problems deciding the launch pad to use? What I would have done here a little bit differently, right? Um, for one, are you having problems with your NFT launch? Question mark. Are you having problems deciding the launch pad to use? Patterns, right? So either you can do the RU for each one, or just switch it up for each one. Having problems with your NFT launch? Can't decide which launch pad to use? Being mistreated by the launch pad you're trying to work with, right? Because you started a pattern with these two, but you broke it with the first one, right? So the first one sets like the flow of it, and then these two kind of like counter that. To me, I don't like that. For me, like reading it bothers me. But that's me. So your audience may have liked it. You've got 906 views, which is pretty good considering you did it yesterday, 12 hours ago about. So that's not bad. That's looking good. It's got a good message so far. Having problems with your NFT launch? Are you having problems deciding the launch pad? Do you see what I'm saying? Like when you transition from the one line to the next line?
Yeah, yeah. I get. I never
Because
thought about it though.
yeah, but that's the thing. Think about all of this when you go back through it and read through it. Don't ever just create a post and post it. Always read back through it and process it as a reader, and that'll help you improve your content creation 1,000%. Just that one step, going back over what you wrote will improve it 1,000%. Because now you're not just looking at it as a writer, you're looking at it as the reader. And if you don't like what you're reading, then they're not going to like what you're reading. You see what I'm saying? Um, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So like I would have gone, are you having problems with your NFT launch? Are you having problems deciding the launch pad to use? Are you being mistreated by the launch pad you're looking to work with? Or I would have just been like, having problems with your NFT launch, can't decide the launch pad to use, and prompted it like that. If you're going to change it up each one, change it up each one. If you're going to keep it the same each one, keep it the same each one. Patterns go a long way. Um, yeah. Actually, reader greater than writer velocity. Reader greater than writer. I do not like those arrows ferocity at all. No. They seem very AI. Any of those like monochrome AC looking characters. Those are typically because you had a character or a emoji or something that was generated in AI and then didn't translate over. People don't typically use these because they like the use of them. People will usually default to emojis. If they don't look right, even though they're nice. I like them. I like using them. I would use them more if it didn't make it feel like it was an AI generated post. Because you'll see all across the timeline people talking shit about people using AI to write their stuff. And whether or not it sucks, it's just the way of things. Stark, what's up, brother? Guess what I got you? Introducing. So that's a little weird. Guess what? Oh, you know what? Yeah, guess what? I got you. And you missed a little punctuation here because you punctuated everything else and then you didn't punctuate this one. Even though you used the emoji, it kind of ends the sentence, but that's not bad. Um, ah, you- okay, but it still looks like it's an AI generated thing. You see what I'm saying? Um, and you'll see certain things like you'll see like the double emojis. A lot of the double emojis, you know where those come from? Especially in like Discord, it comes from it being two emojis that are related to that one emoji or put together for that one emoji in ChatGPT, but then it translates. No, double emojis are bad. Don't do double emojis. It just looks weird. Um, if you're doing like a shit post and you want to do a bunch of laughing faces in a row, like yeah, that's a shit post, you know. But if you're doing like a really formatted, um, yeah, yeah, OCD. But they also look weird. Yeah, oh, I thought you said OCD. That's ODD. I read that wrong. Um, but like this, one of these would have sufficed. It would have saved you a character count. It would have saved you a character count, and like it. I mean, doesn't look too bad here. Like these don't look that bad, but like one would have sufficed. You know, Stark. Stark, you've been a good content creator too, buddy. Like, I'm fine sharing the stage with you, bro. Come on. Um, this is the ultimate solution to your launch problems. See, you have a space here for some reason. You broke this sentence up somewhere for some reason, and you created a line break here, and put yourself to the next line, right? And I don't know why you did that. It makes the sentence structure look weird. I would have kept that there, and maybe given a line break here for the emojis, Shua, and that would have looked good too. Um,
every step of the way. Hey guys, I'm Hudson
okay, that was surprising. I didn't know there was
Buster,
audio
and
to it.
I am the CEO and founder of AI Overview. We are a launchpad that launches NFTs, and we will help you to launch a project every step of the way.
That's cool, dude. You're always welcome to come up on stage, Stark. I appreciate you, bro. You've been busy lately. AIOW owns a multi-chain launchpad, the W3LP. Having the Splunkies as that's a lot of information that I know nothing about. Um, I would like it's a lot of information to digest here, right? So I would be careful with that. I would try to cater each post to a point or a topic when it comes to things that are complex. Um, if you do that, then you can explain each of those topics in that post, right? And work off of that. So AIOW owns a multi-chain launchpad. The multi-chain launchpad is focused on blah blah blah. It does blah blah blah. It never turns away a creator. The W3LP is blah blah blah. It does it functions in blah 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 way, doing blah 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 things, right? And then Splunkies is its very first launch to both the creator and the launch pad. They're nah. People calling me. So what you want to do is you want to like try to focus the post to explain things well to people so that they don't get lost in all the information in one thing, right? The launch was a success because AIOW always has your back even when something goes wrong. AIOW never turns a creator away. So you can, that looks really good actually, but the only problem is I don't like caramel fraps. Like I like vanilla bean frappuccinos and stuff like that. But yeah, so AIOW it's less hassle. All you're required to do is put in maximum effort and build up your community, then you're good to go. Meet Handsome Bastard, the founder of AIOW. Have any questions? Want to get to work already? He's the one to talk to. See, this would have been something that you could have put closer to the end of the post, right? To kind of introduce the founder and like give them a point of contact. Um, is you don't have to worry about where you're from. In fact, AIOW is in a collaboration with Ape Chain Africa, supporting creators from Africa. So wherever you're from, AIOW would never turn you away. Come experience real support here, whatever chain or country you're from. So yeah, there's definitely ways that you could improve this. It's just support all the way here on AIOW. Choosing peace instead of frustration today. On the image below is extra information on the opportunity provided. End of thread. Did you know? Um, is there a place that you can find these guys? Is there like a Discord or something that you ask questions? Is there a Telegram that you could have directed them to? All right, Ferocity, I'm going to include you in the duck race anyway, because you've been here the whole time, and yeah, I will make sure that you get your spot in the duck race, Ferocity. I appreciate you. Because I know I've kind of delayed the duck race a little bit, so all right, but yeah, so definitely. Well, you just did this to share, right? Like this wasn't part of like some sort of like push or ambassador program or anything like that, Shua, or was it? Okay, so yeah, don't deprioritize your posts with shit that's gonna deprioritize your post, like links off to wherever else or whatever the case is. Don't do that. Um, I got binged. But yeah, yeah, we it's expensive here, bro. If you've got educational content or educational information, right? Um, that's actually a good question. Post them in Quest support. Post them in Quest support, bro. Or you can do the ticket and I'll come across that too. Then that's fine, Stark. If you want to create a post specifically for Stark's tips and tricks for content creation or whatever, you could do that too. I kind of like the video, but like the face
Hey
doesn't
guys,
really fit the voice.
I'm Handsome Buster, and
It feels
I
weird.
guys,
I don't
I'm
know.
Handsome Buster, and I am the CEO and founder of AI Urban. We are a launchpad that launches NFTs, and we will help you to launch a project every step of the way. Hey guys, I'm Handsome Buster, and
That sounds
I
good, Stark.
am
Open up
the
the ticket and we'll get
CEO
talking, bro.
and founder
That's fine.
of AI
I'll help
Urban.
where I can.
We are a
and
launchpad
we can get some content
that
up here
launches
for you or something like
NFTs,
that. That's
and
fine.
we will help you
I
to.
think you did pretty good with the animation and everything. It's just the voice almost doesn't fit the facial expressions a little bit, but definitely, it's pretty good. And the images are interesting. I mean, I think it's just a good like a good general post. You probably didn't spend all that much time on it, which is good because if you're doing posts for free, you don't have to release your best content for that. You know what I'm saying? Though you should be trying to release the best content you can always. Like realistically, you're not going to sit there crafting posts for 4 hours a day to get a couple of posts out every day if you're not monetized for it. Like, release good posts, good information, but I mean realistically, thank you Emmy for reposting. Realistically, you're not going to you're not gonna post like AAA grade effort if you're getting F class paycheck for it. It's a vape, Hussein. It's a mixture of vanilla custard or golden custard and fruity pebs because I'm working on quitting smoking, and I actually went and I bought a pack today, and I smoked a cigarette, and I tasted it, and it was disgusting, and I actually coughed, which I haven't done in years smoking. So there's some benefit going on here, okay? And it's doing really good. And I'm really freaking happy about it. So I'm progressing. I'm progressing in my health as you guys are progressing in your content creation. Let's fucking go. So that's pretty much it. Focus. So this week I want you guys to figure out, or at least until Monday. So try to figure out fill out that information in that short little post and add it to your content posts on the Guild Showcase forum. Help me get to know what you're trying to do with your platform. Help me get to know where you're at in building your platform. And then I can help you get to know what efforts and what steps you should be making. And we can go from there. All right? So let's actually get the duck races going because it's 12 o'clock already. Creon is starting his space. We got a lot of other stuff going on in the space. And I have other work to do too. So I don't wanna keep this going too long. Plus, I'm sure some of you have power restrictions and stuff like that. So I don't want. What is going on with my friggin' Chrome lately? My Chrome is weird. Like, there we go. That was weird. My Chrome is being derpy. Alright, so we're going to start doing this up. Here comes everybody. Shoddy, Dev. If you guys don't hear me call your name, then I'm likely missed you. I'm going to remember Ferocity right now so that I don't miss her. Because I know she had to run, but she was here the whole time. Epsilon, Better, Emmy, Stark, Diana, Crypto, Arkansas, Just for Hustling. Yeah, I got you, Shua. Salty. And I see that you've been on Spaces more, Shua. That's good, bro. Spaces are going to help you get a lot of outreach for your account. I like talking on Spaces. Just make sure that you're not excessively shilly. Vina! What's up, Vina? Where the fuck was I? Engok. Oh, there goes Karina. Karina just hopped in. Did I get Arkansas? Arkansas. Damn it, guys. Stop shuffling around. You're messing me all up. Emmy. Karina. I'm good. I need a way to just export all the people from the stage easily. That's what I need right now. And none of the bots do that right now. Voin, Heatree, 008, Kim Dung. I haven't gotten to your name yet, I don't think. Hua? Hua? Ho? How? How? Hong? That's funny. T. Luat. TUVM. All right. Make sure I didn't miss anybody yet. All right, good. I got Epsilon, good. Q and Guyet. Ton. Okay. We've got a lot of people coming in from Viet, huh? Welcome in, guys. I'm still working through the list. Zubikistan, Arabo, MD, Quinn, Kim Tuyet, Boy, Liu. I'm trying with the names. Don't crucify me for being wrong about it because, yeah. Tormy T. We've got Tormy T, McMoore, OX Danny 7, Dez, Usain, Ez, Easy E, Sieg CZ, Any Sneh. Stop shuffling, people. You know 93. Bredden. Soul. Classy. Nairo. Starlight. Oma. Hey, Oma. Israel. Baddest G. What's up, buddy? J. Velocity. Yes, you are, Bridget. Virion. Sheila. Axel. Gilberto. What's up, Mimi? Vina Keen. Julie. I got you, Nairo. I didn't get you, Kuko. I got you, MK. I didn't get you, Waza. Bridget, I have to add you. I didn't get you yet, Derek. Yup. Susie. Yep, I didn't get you, Susie. I saw you in earlier, too, but... Alright. React to Velocity's post. Death or life, guys. 1 or 2. 1 for death, 2 for life. James, I did get you. Token Seeker, I did not get you. Wizard, I did not get you. Pikachu, I choose you. I got you guys now, though. Wizard, Token Seeker, Authority, you weren't on there because I didn't see you before. Authority, well, I can't even spell right now. Hey, Bobby, I didn't get you in yet. James, I know I got you. Yep, I got you, James. I got you in there, Bobby. I got Token Seeker now. We've got 72 people showing up today. This is getting crazy. We've got a lot of people coming in lately. Big Joe, I did not get you. Big Joe. Dev. I'm pretty sure I got you, Dev. Yeah, I got you. I think we've got a lot more Vietnamese people coming into the audience lately. I got you, Big Joe. Frontiers, I did not get you, I don't think. Yep, I didn't get you, Frontiers. I did not get you, Reg. Spaces coming in from like Zealy, Tascon, Galaxy, Karok, I didn't get you. I don't think I got better either. Hold on, better? No, I did get better. Karok, I don't think I got. Nope, I didn't get Karok. I did get you, Token, don't worry. Virion, Dev. Let's see. What are the votes at so far? Why do we only have 11 votes? What the frig is this? Duck Race Life, Death or Life. 1 or 2. React to the message, guys. We're gonna do this for a few minutes. If you want Duck Race of Death, we'll do Duck Race of Death. If you want Duck Race of Life, we'll do Duck Race of Life. Honestly, I would prefer the Life because it's gonna save me a little bit of a voice. And trying to figure out cool, catchy things to say when people don't win. But Velocity. Vodka, I did not get you. I will add you to the list. We have not started yet, so I got you, Derek. Don't worry. Vodka. Yeah, they want to see the Duck Race of Death. We've got 70 of you guys in here. All right. I want to see some more votes. We've got 70 of you in here. React to the post, all right? React to the post and tell me what you want. Duck Race of Death or Duck Race of Life. React to this post. Duck Race of Death is number 1. Duck Race of Life is number 2. Duck Race of Life will save us some time. Okay? And Dara, I do not think I got you. No, I did not get you. I will add you. It's close with 13-11, 13-12. Keep it going, guys. Vote, vote, vote. I've only got a couple minutes to go. Vote, 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 vote. Let's go, guys. There's 70 of you in here. Toss these votes in. Yes, choose Life. Please choose Life. Do you know how long it takes to do a Duck Race of Death with 70 people? It takes forever. I may just override you guys and do Duck Race of Life. So, Life is going to take 3 minutes. Duck Race of Death, bro, I did it with 3 seconds. Duck Race of Death still takes forever. Let's see. 3 seconds, right? 3 times 60. Let's say. It's 180 seconds. So that's still 3 minutes. And that's not even for all of the names on there. Right? Whereas I can just choose 3 people with Duck Race of Life. Nice and easy, nice and quick. Not as much fun, maybe. But I gotta give it that. Not as much fun as Duck Race of Death. Life is so much simpler. Hey, Sasha. No, I didn't add you. I'm going to add you now. There we go. All right. Oh, and another thing, guys. Go to your profiles on Discord and add your X accounts. For the love of Christ, add your X accounts. What, like for like a recording blade? And I didn't add you either. Blade of Life or Blade Sec. There we go. Are you looking for like a live recording blade or something? Because if you need a live recording, they're all on my YouTube. My YouTube is connected to my profile, but it's Taurus Resh. It's all under the live tab. You can see all of the recordings there. It's on X, it's on Twitch, it's on YouTube. It's everywhere. I'm trying to provide this information to as many people as I can and help as many people as I can grow. So yeah. All right, you know what? What do we got? We got 23 to 13. Dude, I can't. There's too many votes for death. I'm going to have to do Duck Race of Death. Please do not solicit DMs, guys. As much as I want you guys being friends, I want you guys to be cautious. Do not click links in DMs. Do not download weird programs. Do not share your passwords or seed phrases or anything like that. Okay? Like, be careful. People are assholes and they're trying to get your money. Okay? Oh, you got in just in time, A-Yank. Just in time. Let me make sure, because this changed all of a sudden. Hold on. This went from 84. Yeah, here we go. My battery just dying. All right. All right, clear. 02. All right. So we're doing this real quick. Like, I'm even tempted to do 1 second. Because, yeah. But we're going to do 2 seconds. All right, guys. Yeah. I'm actually tempted to do 1 second. Because then we can get all this done in like a minute and a half. Instead of like 5 minutes. But... all right, ready, steady, quack! And A-Bobby is out. Oh, no! Damn it, I screwed it up. I got to remove A-Bobby. A-Bobby was the one who was out. So I got to remove A-Bobby from the list because I did not click the button. My goof. Set. Shuffle. Start. Redeem is out. I did it again. Ah! I'm clicking too fast for my own good. Where'd it go? There he goes. All right. Thorideem is out. Done. Set. I'm just making it longer right now, damn it. Alright, ready, steady. Quack! And Arkansas, no! Alright, I did it right this time. Woohoo! Ready, go! Suspects, you're out. Alright, who's next? Start! And Velocity, no! Damn, bro. That was fucking quick. Danny. Sorry, Danny. Next up. Token Seeker. No. Next up. Quack. Usain, you're out, brother. Next up. Quack. Oh, my whole screen's freezing. I broke the game. We broke the game. No. No. Ah! Why? Come on. Come on. Come on. Please don't restart. No! Alright, guys, I am overruling this. We're doing Duck Race of Life. Because, no. It does not want to cooperate. Yes, you guys are getting added back in. Because it's not cooperating. Everybody that was out is now back in. A Yank, I have to add you back again because I didn't have you on my other list here. So I gotta add A Yank here. Oh my god. We're starting fresh here, okay? And we're gonna do life. Why is it not reacting? What is going on here? Oh, it's because all my memory is being used. Alright. I need to break this for a minute. Hold on. What do I have going on over here? Nothing. Okay. I'm going to break this. It's using all my hard-earned CPU processing power. Yeah, I have way too much memory going on. So we're going to do duck races. Let's go. Holy shicey. Holy shisa. Let's go. Edit list. We're going to get everybody in here. Ah. 85. Good. We're going to set it for... Oh, I almost set it for 31 minutes. 1 minute. Yeah, I'm always stressing the computer. So, you're in there, Token. Don't worry. Yes, you guys are all back in. Everybody's ready to go. All right. Ready. Steady. Quack! Let's see who's going to take it this time. We're doing Duck Race of Life. First three to win are the first three to take it. Let's go! It looks like Diana Crypto may take it this time, but it's too early to tell. We got A Bobby and Susie Edith pulling up. A Bobby falling back. No, Ferocity coming up. Ferocity falling back. Who's going to take the first win? MD pushing to the front. We've got Usain coming up from the back. We've got Epsilon coming up from the back. Who's going to take it? Oh, look at this. We got Bladesec coming up too. Jay in the lead, MD in the lead, Bladesec pushing the front, falling back now, Hussein falling back, MD falling back. We've got Jay going though. Jay does not want to stop. He may take the win, but we've got A Yank pulling up from the rear. 9 seconds left. Jay falls back. Jay falls back. We've got Ferocity pushing to the front. Is Ferocity going to win yet again? Ferocity takes the win for the third time this week. Second time this week? What the hell is this? What is this? My God. Ferocity won again. All right, next race. Let's do this. Shuffle. Shuffle. Ready. Steady. Quack! Dez, I have you in there, I promise. You're right there. You see? You're the little astronaut duck. Somebody has to run, like mention Ferocity. Yeah, for real. Ferocity is RNGesus' favorite this week. So let's see. Bridget Morris is pushing the lead. It's too early though, damn it. Bridget's probably gonna fall back. No! We've got Graveyard pushing the front. Graveyard's falling back. Shoddy pushing the front. Shoddy, 20 seconds in. Shoddy falls back. Who's going to take it? NFT Money in the lead. Ooh, who's this coming up from the back? Starlight and Yuno. Starlight and Yuno. Nope, they're going to fall behind. Emmy's pushing up. Come on, Emmy. Pikachu. Ling Dong. Who else we got? Ling Dong going to take it? Ling Dong takes it. Congratulations. At Ferocity, at Lindang. I don't know how to say it. Help me say it right. I don't wanna be rude. I don't like saying people's names wrong. Yeah, this week she's doing amazing. One more race. Let's go. Let's shuffle it up a couple times. Ready, steady, and whack! Let's see who's going to take it this time. Erebo in the lead right now. Shoddy pushing the front. It's too early to be taking lead because you know you're going to fall to the back. Who's going to take the last round of Duck Race? Any Snare, Authority, Crypto Ball. A lot of neck and necks here. Crypto Ball pushing the front. Julie pushing the front. And Dara holding steady. And then we've got, who is that in the back? Nope. Looks like Constable Duck is going to fall back. Sasha Banks. No! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! It froze! Oh! And we're back! Usain's falling back. Bridget Moore is falling back from the front. Thon is falling way back. Oma pushing up. Kim Tuyet pushing up. Oh, we're going to have a second winner. Another new face. All right. So we've got Lynn. And we've got Ferocity. And we've got Kim Tuyet. Whew. No, Sid. Nice try. I'm doing 3. I always do 3. I like 3s, okay? It's Kim Tuyet, Virion. So it looks like we have a lot more Vietnamese presence coming in here lately. That's pretty cool. I know, Mimi, but guess what? We did Race of Life today. I'm happy for you too, buddy. You're welcome to open a ticket with your USDT ERC20 wallet. You're in there, buddy. Like, I can pull up the list of names right now for you. And I assure you that you're in here. Dev, right here. Dez is in here as well. No, Virion, it wasn't just your network. It was my computer as well. I think that my live is actually taking up a lot of memory this time for some reason. I don't understand why. I don't know if maybe it was an update that happened with my Streamlabs or something. No, it's just Google Chrome. Google Chrome is running wild for some reason. And I think it might be Duck Races because 4 gigs of memory for Duck Races. I'm going to have to find another tool because that is insane. My memory dropped so much just from closing that tab. But I do seem to have a lot of issues with my Chrome right now. So I got to figure that out too. Or change the game or something like that. Maybe we'll do some other stuff for winners or something. We'll figure it out though. I want to make sure that you guys are having fun and still getting a chance to win, and that is random because during these events I like the random winners. I'd rather not do something that we could do quizzes too. I like quizzes. I could do first, second, third, something like that. So I can start doing quizzes on Fridays. I can do Rumble or something on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I can do Gardic or guess the numbers on Wednesdays. I can switch it up, okay? I'm happy to switch it up and give people opportunities to earn different ways, different days. So, yeah. Yeah, Kim Tuyet actually responded over here recently. So, yeah. I haven't seen Lynn. Lynn, where are you? Gartic's gonna be nuts as many people as we have that participate. Gartic's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be just as crazy as our Rumbles, I think. So I'm gonna have fun with that. Make sure that you guys are opening your tickets so that we can do the the rewards. And yeah, so Gartic's a bot. I'm still waiting on the bot, bro. And it's gonna take a little bit for that. I have it pretty much fleshed out. I'm gonna keep working at fine tuning it for when the bot is ready. Because I don't want to make it too easy to get the different tiers, but I don't want to make it unreachable either. I like realistically over the course of a couple months, maybe 2 or 3 months, I'd like you guys to earn it. I don't want you guys to be able to earn it in 2 days or 3 days. I want this to be long-term growth and contribution. And like I said, after tier 3, you guys are going to get the chance to then get the assignable role. And I'm going to give bonuses to our OGs for XP, for at least the community aspect. Maybe not the Writers Guild aspect, but the community aspect, you will get bonuses for the XP. Because, I mean, you guys have been here. You guys have the OG status. I want to give some value to that. And yeah, so maybe I'll give a couple hundred or give you guys rank 2 in the community roles at least to start off with, just because you guys have the OG and have been here. Yes, utility, exactly. But yeah, guys, let's go support our bro Creon. He's got his space running. He's always here supporting us, so let's be a bro and go support him. And I believe that we have some other events coming up for other people. So like let's see. I think Grid Network. When does Grid have their next space? Because this is one that I'd like to see you guys show up to. April 29th. So it should be next week that we've got a space there that we can go and support at. But for now, we're going to show up and we're going to support Creon Space. Let's see what he's got going on. Oh, I don't see a space. Why don't I see a space? No! He rugged. He's not doing a space. So, we will not be going to support our bro Creon today. He rugged us. But we will support him at some other time in the future because we are friends and that is what we do. But yeah, get me that information. Toss it in your guild forum posts, your guild showcase posts. Get that to me. I'll be working with you guys as we go, and we'll start to build up your plans and start getting you working on building up your accounts. All right. I appreciate everybody for tuning in on X, Twitch, wherever you're at. Feel free to hop into the Discord. I have a very strong focus on the Discord itself because this is my community. These are my friends here. I'm focused on the people that are part of the community and part of the friends. You may get some value from listening in over here, but you can't compete in the competitions. You can't participate in the duck races. You can't win the rumbles. You can't win the contests. So make sure that you come and be a friend. www.discord.gg/CJ and friends. And I'll see you in the Discord. I'll see you on the next stage. I'll see you on the next rumble. We'll have fun. We'll have a good time. We'll learn, grow, and earn together. All right? And you see what I did there, guys? That's a catchphrase, right? It's a little cool little phrase that part of the call to action, learn, grow, and earn, right? Like it flows, it works, it drags, it connects to the invite and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna end this live here before I go on another rant and ramble about like connecting things and learning stuff and all that good stuff. I will save it for Monday's event. So we will do this on Monday again. I will see you guys then. For now, have fun over the weekend. I appreciate everybody. I will see you then.